Hope amid the flames of Los Angeles. The fires began with a faint orange glow in the distance, gradually growing into a fierce threat as winds and dry conditions drove them through Los Angeles. By morning, the sky was smoky and the air carried the acrid smell of burning wood. Anthony Mitchell, a retired construction worker in his 60s, and his son Justin, who had cerebral palsy, lived in a quiet neighborhood in Pacific Palisades. Anthony had lost his leg in a workplace accident years ago but had never let it stop him from caring for his son. As the fires approached, Anthony packed quickly, gathering essentials for Justin: medications, water, and a blanket. The truck wouldn't start, and time was running out. In a moment of panic, their neighbor Elena, with her toddler in tow, stopped to help. She cleared her car and made room for them, and together, they fled the area as the fire rapidly advanced. The evacuation center was a high school gym filled with displaced families. Volunteers handed out water and blankets as the tension in the air was palpable. As they settled in, Anthony reassured Justin, though he knew the fear in his son's eyes mirrored his own. The next day, news footage confirmed their worst fears. Their home was gone, reduced to ash. As the fires continued to ravage the area, the community pulled together. Firefighters fought relentlessly to save lives, even at the cost of their own well-being. Neighbors helped one another evacuate. Elena, despite having lost much herself, worked tirelessly at the evacuation center to comfort others and help with supplies. Anthony and Justin's immediate future seemed uncertain, but with each passing day, their community's resilience shone through. They were alive, and that was something to be thankful for. As time passed, Anthony remained determined. "We'll start over," he said to Justin, believing that together, they could rebuild. The long recovery process began as the fires were eventually contained. The city came together, with donations flooding in and volunteers helping clear debris and rebuild. Musicians held concerts for relief, and artists painted murals of hope on the burned walls. Eventually, Anthony and Justin found temporary housing through a non-profit organization. It wasn't much, but it was enough to give them a fresh start. Every day was filled with new challenges, but Anthony faced them with quiet determination. One evening, as the sun set over the city, Anthony sat with Justin on their new porch, looking at the clear sky. "Look at that," Anthony said, pointing to the horizon. "That's hope." Justin, ever trusting in his father, smiled. Though the fires had taken so much, they couldn't take their bond, their courage, or their hope. Los Angeles was rebuilding, and so were they, piece by piece. Moral of the story: even in the face of unimaginable loss and devastation, the strength of the human spirit, the kindness of strangers, and the bonds of family can help us overcome the darkest times. Together, we can rise from the ashes and rebuild, proving that hope and resilience are stronger than any disaster.